The Walmart consumer from hell. My Walmart's close at midnight, which is later than most. I usually work nights cleaning, stocking, and helping customers so they can get what they need before the night is over. Like any worker who is part of the night shift, I also get the usual run-in with what I call the night people. They're the individuals who wander around, commit shoplifting, inject in the bathroom, or roam the halls until one of us has reason to get them out. For anyone who is unfamiliar, they would most likely believe that I'm fibbing, but I can sincerely say some nights I believe I'm working in a madhouse. The worst encounter I've had was with someone just recently. It happened near the end of the hour when the store was deserted. I was in the frozen food part replenishing the pre-made meals when I saw this woman walking down the aisle. She was mumbling as if under her breath, even though no one was with her. I glanced over my shoulder and noticed that the woman was walking at the slowest possible rate, with the cart heaping high with groceries, like the cart was too much weight for the woman. What ticked me off was how the woman was dressed. It was like the undead Michael Jackson from Thriller, like the woman just emerged from the grave. Every few seconds, she flailed out, jerking the neck to the side. I felt bad for the woman just a little bit, so that I assumed maybe it was some kind of medical condition. But my instincts advised that I keep my eye on the woman. I looked on as she was walking into the single occupancy stall off the freezers, leaving her cart in the hall. I got back to stocking with my ears open, but minutes stretched to near half an hour, and she was still not emerging. She was holding the cart stationary near the door. I started getting worried at that point. Going from how she'd been anxious prior, I decided that she was not in the restroom. It was possible that she was in there smoking or shooting something. I thought of calling the manager in, but then decided to check out myself. I knocked at the door. "You can't spend the night in there, ma'am. We're closing." She snapped back from inside. "Can't you just leave me be for 5 minutes?" "Ma'am, it's nearing an hour now." She shouted, "Have you been stalking me, pervert? Stop harassing me, or I will complain to HR about harassing MILFs." I wanted nothing more to do with her after that. I wished that she would just pack up the stuff and leave, so I just left it with the cashiers. However, when I confirmed with the cashiers after midnight, they told me that nobody who looked like that had gone through their lanes. The woman's shopping cart, full of merchandise, was not checked out, so that meant that she was still in the building. That triggered a building-wide search because our security man was no use. Naturally, I was the one who found out about her. She was crouched in the rear corner, tearing at her cart and eating everything like some sort of wild beast. I shouted, "Hey, you can't eat what you didn't pay for." I then called out to my coworkers, "She's over here." The next I knew, she was at my throat, growling and near biting my face off. Luckily, my coworkers came to my aid in the nick of time and wrestled her off of me. When the police came, they handcuffed her and found out that she was on 3 syringes worth of street-level crank. That was what gave her the inhumane strength when she came out of that bathroom. I still have the night shift and still run into crazy people, but none of them have ever scared me the way that she did. The novel was inspired following a true case against Florida woman Joseline Lopez, who was suspected of stealing and possession of drugs. She was believed to have used meth before driving through Wallmart in a motorized cart while eating and having drinks and food that she did not purchase. She was found eating sushi, muffins, cinnamon rolls, a rotisserie chicken, and wine that was worth some $32. When the police arrived, they also found syringes with her. Lopez confessed that she was hungry and homeless and that she knew that was wrong but did the act nonetheless.